So delighted to be here in your beautiful city. So I work with Music Counts. So Music Counts is a charity. We're the official charity of the Juno Awards. So essentially what we do is we exist to make music education more accessible and inclusive for students all across the country. So the main thing that we do every year is we allocate between $1 million and $1.5 million worth of musical instruments to schools that need them so that they can make music. So Stephen's school received a grant from us back in 2019, I think, and that's kind of how Stephen came into our world and our orbit. So the other really cool thing that we get to do is celebrate music teachers every year. We all love music teachers, of course, so we get to give a Juno Award to a music teacher every year. So Stephen received that award through us earlier this year. So the main reason we're here to talk to you is to kind of hopefully introduce you to the fact that there are so many lives that you can have in music. When you listen to a song on your phone, when you go to a concert, when you watch a video on YouTube, what you see and what you hear is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many other ways to be a part of music and to make a livelihood off of music and in music communities that you just don't hear about and you don't talk about. So we're here with a group of people that are going to kind of show you what that looks like. And for me, I played tuba in middle school. I liked it. It was fun. I went on to study at university, and then I shortly realized that, my livelihood hinging on the sound that came out of my tuba was not ideal, and then I didn't know what I was going to do because, the conversation is always about, well, if you're going to be in music, you're going to perform. But I didn't want to perform, and I had no idea that there were so many other jobs that you could have. So that's what we're here to talk to you about today. So I think I'll pass things over to Jason to introduce his company. Anthem Entertainment is where Jason works, and they're the ones who sponsor the Music Counts Teacher of the Year Award, so they're the ones that make all this possible. So he'll introduce himself and his team.
Thank you all for having me. This is really exciting for us. It's the first time any of us have been together, and I couldn't be more excited to be here and to come and speak with you all. And grateful to be working in the music business. All of us, it's not lost on us to work in an incredibly exciting field, and to be able to support the accounts that does to promote music education programs and to really recognize great educators like Stephen. I'll speak with you a little bit about Anthem. I'm the CEO of Anthem. We're a 20-year-old company. We're based in Toronto. We have an office in Nashville. We have a number of other offices in other places. And we're primarily what's called a music publisher. So if you don't know what music publishing is, that's okay, because most people don't. But we're a music publisher, meaning that we are in the business of representing and investing in songs and songwriters. So it's a little bit different than record labels. We have a record label too, called Anthem Records, and Andy Hawk over here is going to speak about that a little bit more. Before I get into Anthem, though, maybe I'll talk a little bit about the team that's here today, because we're a company, as I said, based downtown in Toronto. There's about 80 people that work for the company in all kinds of different areas and disciplines, with all kinds of different interests and educational backgrounds. Emily is with us, and Emily is maybe we'll just go quick and just introduce by title so everybody kind of knows who we have here. But we brought a team here to talk to you today that has pretty diverse background and all really interesting roles that are part of this machine that is ultimately there to support music, songs, and songwriters. So maybe before we get into sort of what is music publishing, or if you want to just sort of do a quick intro. So I'll pass the mic over to you.
Hi guys, my name is Emily. I am the marketing manager at Anthem Entertainment. I also work really heavily with the social media management as well. And yeah, over to you.
And I'm Andy Hawk. I'm the general manager of Anthem Records, as Jason mentioned, the record label side of Anthem.
I'm Dante Berardi Jr., and I'm the director of licensing and creative on the publishing side of the business.
I'm Fiona, and I'm the archivist or librarian.
Oh, cool. Thanks. So, quick introduction to music publishing, and then I'll pass it back to Nick. So, in order to understand music publishing and how we support songs, is anybody familiar with copyright? And I'll give you so you know that those of you who've been involved in songwriting or creating art or and written works may know that under copyright laws, which exist in Canada and around the world, you have certain rights in that work that you've created, and that right allows you to control how it's used in the world, and it allows you to monetize certain economic rights, so essentially get paid for those works. And the works that we focus on are called musical works under the Copyright Act, which are songs. And because of copyright, anytime a song is used in public, whether it's in a concert or it's performed in a coffee shop or it's used on Netflix or YouTube or TikTok, the owners of that song, the creators of that song are entitled to get paid. And that creates a revenue stream, and that's a revenue stream that we as a company invest in. So one part of our publishing business is investing in song catalogs that are already established and already earn revenue. So we have professionals that work with us in the finance side of things who are, have tried to pursue a career in investment. And we're an investment company in the sense that we invest in catalogs of songs that already generate revenue. We have a massive catalog that we've accumulated over the years. So as a company that's based in Canada, we have a catalog of songs by anyone from Justin Bieber to Post Malone to Taylor Swift and otherwise. We publish the Sony Pictures music catalogs, so from all the films and television shows that Sony Pictures has put out over a long period of time, we publish those rights. And then the other side of our business is on songwriters and developing songwriters. And so we have a number of creative pockets within Anthem where we develop songwriters. We have about 25 Nashville-based country-focused songwriters in Nashville. We have a partnership with a producer you may have heard of called Timbaland that's based in Miami and Virginia Beach, where we sign writers in the pop and hip hop world and develop writers in that pocket. And then we're doing a lot of direct signing too with Anthem for writers in pop and rock and other spaces. We have a few members of our team not with us here today, but are down in Miami for the Latin Billboard Week and working and developing a strategy for Latin music songwriters too. So that's really our business, is focused on not as much on the recording side, but that's a division of our business that I can talk to you more about, but on songs and the economic value in songs and developing songwriters to create songs from the ground up. That's music publishing.
Jason, maybe you could just speak a little bit to maybe how many people work at your company. Obviously, there's a few of them here today, but that's probably just a small piece of the pie. And maybe just talking about who these people are, what kind of training they have, what kind of expertise they have. Do you mind?
Yeah, we have, as I may have mentioned, I think about 80 people at Anthem. We have a few subsidiary businesses that do other things too, where there's probably another 150 or so people in different parts of the world. But in the publishing and record side of our business, we've got about 80 people between Toronto, Nashville, LA, and New York. And all of us are interested in music on some level. For myself, my sort of early